The time to save on new Accords is right now during Happy Honda Days at Team Honda. Get our lowest prices and biggest savings on our largest selection of Accords this year. Hurry in before these savings are gone during Happy Honda Days at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda on Segan Lane.
Hello.
Deep breaths, huh? Yeah, I know, right?
Welcome to 9 News Now, 9:15, where we're taking a sigh of relief on this Thursday morning, the day after all of the severe weather that we had talked about was coming our way. Well, it is now past, and it's been a long day, a long week for Louisiana.
It really has. I mean, it started early, of course, Wednesday morning, overnight hours in North Louisiana, 2 lives lost up in Caddo Parish, and then you kind of get ready for whatever that storm system's going to bring, right?
Yeah.
And the city of Baton Rouge itself really got off kind of lucky. A lot of folks in our viewing area did not, though. Reports of tornadoes, confirmed tornadoes in some of our areas. Another life lost in St. Charles Parish. It's a lot to take in, and for a lot of folks, it's cleanup mode on a Thursday morning.
We're still following all of those stories across Louisiana and what the storm system is doing beyond. And again, we're waking up on this Thursday really grateful for what we are waking up to. It is cooler in our part of the world, but we're not having to deal with what a lot of our neighbors in North Louisiana and St. Charles Parish and Southeast Louisiana are having to deal with. And just the heads up, in the next couple of days, it's going to get even colder.
Yeah, this much cooler forecast sticking around for the foreseeable future, it looks like. We've had some bouts of cooler weather, right? They've stuck around for 2 or 3 or 4 days. This run of cold weather looks like actually winter may be here for the duration. We'll see. Check out what the weekend is. You can see then maybe another chance at some rain. We're not talking storms, nothing severe. Light showers pushing through on Monday, but some decent coverage perhaps. And then just on the very edge of that 10-day forecast is Christmas Eve. Look at the lows.
28.
Ma'am.
Can you believe it?
Okay.
So Christmas Eve, Matt will be wearing the boots with the fur.
Yeah, you're right.
How about it?
Yeah, you're right. So getting ready for all that. Looks like we may get that colder weather as the week moves on and Christmas shows up.
It's about time it start feeling like Christmas, you know?
Hello, you're right. It's exactly that.
Get in the spirit.
Here's the spirit right here.
Yeah.
This is coming back to the big stage at the River Center. It's right where it belongs. It's just built for that kind of stage, that environment. Oh, the Nutcracker, Tales from the Bayou, back on the stage.
Callie was out at that stage this morning giving you a taste of what the show is going to be like this weekend. They have 4 matinee shows, but they're selling quick, and so they really want people to go to the official website and make sure you're buying legitimate tickets, because they say the scalpers are already out there charging some $400.
I mean, what?
Yeah. Just red flag. That is a red flag to begin with. Go through the official source, call the Baton Rouge Ballet Theatre if you'd like to get a group of tickets.
Yeah.
But this is a great opportunity to bring the whole family out to see the Baton Rouge Christmas magic come alive.
That's what it is. I think for a lot of folks, it literally is tradition.
Yeah.
Much like so many other things as the season moves along. Some folks, maybe they've never seen it, and they're just, all right, well, maybe now's the time. Maybe this is the year. You picked a good one. Back on the stage, back on this big stage, which, again, just built for it. So, yeah, check out the story. Again, Callie was live, as Liz mentioned, all morning long. She's got everything you need to go. Callie was all dressed up. Is she performing?
Yes, she was. They were teaching her some movements.
Okay.
We have yet to see if she makes a special appearance.
Well, you never know. You never know.
Lauren Westbrook has before.
You're exactly
you know?
right. That's exactly right. That's what I had in my head.
The party scene.
I had that in my head. I'm like, wait, what's going on? So yeah, jump on. Find the story right here. It's very simple. It's actually one of the top stories. Everything you need to know.
Oh, it's going to be good.
And it should be. Okay. This is actually happening today.
Yeah.
A hiring fair. Department of Children and Family Services looking to hire some new folks.
Obviously, we've been telling you the stories for a while about how they've been shorthanded.
Yes.
This is the answer. They are looking to hire a whole bunch of folks. So if you maybe even don't have social work experience or a career or education in that field, that's okay. Go ahead and log on to their website and see what other career opportunities you can work for DCFS. We actually have the link for you to register, which you need to do if you're interested in attending the job fair. Big, bold, yellow
it's pretty
link.
easy. It's pretty easy.
Can't miss it.
So it is going on today from 10 to 2. It's going to be over at Capitol Park, the Welcome Center, which of course is River Road. Here's the thing: as you log on to register, they'll remind you, but we can tell you now: ID. Need your ID. Need a couple of references, and by a couple I mean 2, and dress like you want the gig.
Yes.
Right. Dress pro, and then log on, register, make your way out there 10 to 2 today.
Fit that in the window today.
That's
Put
right.
that on the agenda.
This has been very tough to talk about, and for the Southern University community, it's been tough to walk through this reality.
Yeah.
3 lives lost. Funerals have begun, one already, another one today.
We're talking about Tyron Williams, one of the Human Jukebox members who was killed in that awful crash in central Louisiana not long ago. And so if you would like to maybe you can't attend the service that's happening at a church in Dallas today, the Potter's Hand of Dallas, but they are live streaming their service on all of their social media pages. So if you just search Potter's Hand of Dallas in Facebook or even go on their website, you can find the services for Tyron Williams. And as Matt mentioned, that's not it. There's still another funeral service happening tomorrow.
Yeah, one more human being to remember and memorialize and to think about, and the family obviously to hold tightly as well. It's when this story first came out and we first started to hear, wait a minute, this could be some Baton Rouge folks involved.
Yeah.
Wait, it's Southern University folks. How many involved? Wait, they're all dead. It just got worse and worse and worse and worse. And so, yeah, you're thinking about the families this week as they lay their loved ones to rest. Funeral today, as Liz mentioned, and another one tomorrow.
Too early.
Yeah,
gone too early.
Gosh. Okay, so as we think about all of this going on during the holidays, maybe you're looking for a way to inject some positivity into the world, inject some love and some give. There's always groups in our part of the world, and all over if you're looking, that give back, and this is one of them.
Capital Area Family Justice Center, they were on our show this morning to talk about what they do. So they're a domestic violence organization in the capital area that provides a whole smorgasbord of resources. For children, for women, for victims of domestic and sexual abuse. And so when you talk about covering and meeting the needs of this group of folks, that could be everything from obviously mental health services, resources to get away and live in a safe place. But as Matt mentioned before this morning, I think you made a really good point, is that when you're talking about escaping an abusive situation, often you don't have much on your back but the clothes on it. And so when you talk about starting life over again, what does that need? Your basic essentials. Socks, shoes, underwear, clothing, coats, toiletries.
Are you really packing a bag if you're bailing on a situation in the heat of that moment? You got to go. I mean, look, maybe some of those events and those moments, it has been maybe a long time coming, and a bag is packed and you got everything ready to go. That's not often the case. And so when they find their way to this incredible facility, it's actually right down the road here, just down the road on Government Street, just off the interstate. When they find their way there, as Liz mentioned, it is just that one-stop shop full of resources, from detectives to to taking that initial information, what actually has to happen here as far as law enforcement, and then you start to get to the resources, like we were talking about, everything needed. But yeah, what happens if you show up and you've got nothing? This drive is specifically for those people. That's why it's called the Essential Needs Drive. We're not talking about toys here. No. This is just literally socks and slippers and toiletries and a little bit of clothes. If you have it in your means, and they've made it easy this year as well, Liz. It's not just going out and shopping. They've done something else.
Amazon link. If you scroll down, you see in this story all the different ways. You see the full list of items that they need, from boys to girls' clothes to combs to brushes. And their last day to donate is December 15th from 9 to 3 p.m. You can drop off those donations. But if you go to their website, you can find a link directly to their Amazon shop and list of all of their needs. Whereas that said, it's so easy to be able to just click. You don't have to spend the time to drop off those donations. It gets shipped right to their door.
Take 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Just
easy.
Literally log on the site, see something they need, click, 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 send it on its way.
It's not much.
No, it's really not. And it will mean much, though, to those in that moment, literally walking in, some with like nothing. Now what do I do? Well, you know what? Here's what we're going to do first for you. Let's get you here. Let's get you comfortable. Let's get you to what you need. And then we'll go on from there.
It's a great organization doing a lot of good in our community.
All from our community.
Yeah.
So, we got a chance from that as well. We got the chance this morning to talk to Jordy Carlotta.
Yeah, we did.
It's been a minute, and obviously there's a lot going on still. We got bowl season around the way, but this is one of those. This is a time of season where things begin to kind of merge a little bit. We still got the NFL going on, but the NBA's kicking off as well. You still got a little bit of college football to go. There's a lot to talk about.
And the World Cup finals this weekend.
I mean,
I know there's
France and Argentina.
There's a lot going on.
There's kind of a little bit happening.
Well, if you want a little taste of everything and maybe probably some lagniappe, Jordi Collada Show. You can catch it on WAFB Plus. You can catch it. It's actually just ended within the last, 15, 20 minutes?
He gets on there just before we get going here. But you can find it, video on demand, right around noon. We'll put it right here for you if you kind of want to watch it. Check it out.
Making it easy.
Making it easy. All right, speaking of making things easy.
Okay.
Polar bears get whatever they want.
Always.
That's easy. I mean, walking around as a polar bear, I get whatever I want. I'm a polar bear. I'm not a polar bear. I'm talking about an actual polar bear. Welcome to Utah. Have you seen these things?
Look.
Have you seen the video of these things?
They look so playful. I know they're
they're gigantic.
And they are also predators when you attack their space. Yeah. But they're beautiful.
Well, it's snow angel time. You had a storm roll through and leave like 10 inches of snow up there. Nikita, one of the polar bears at Salt Lake Zoo, spotted making some snow angels. We're going to go with snow angels, maybe just an itch on the back. The zoo closed for a snow day on Tuesday after the area got better than 10 inches of snow, according to the Weather Service. But they posted this video, this kind of rolling around. The zoo said the polar bear is equipped, obviously, with a water repellent fur to shake it off, Small ears and a small tail to prevent heat loss, helping the animals thrive in that cold environment. Snow angels from little Nikita there. Little Nikita.
Now that you say that, it probably is an itch.
Oh,
everyone's
look
at those snow angels.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look, it's just, it's just rolling around in the snow. Maybe they haven't had it in a minute. And it's just, this is my stuff. This is what I've missed.
Right.
And there it is.
Oh.
Pretty cool.
That's so much. Every time I think of polar bears, I think of Coca-Cola. You know the
commercial.
With the polar bears.
The little one and the mama.
That's always what I used to think of. I used to have a 100-piece puzzle with the Coca-Cola bears smiling, drinking Coke together. Now that's a sight I'd like to see in real life.
I've never been to Salt Lake.
Neither have I.
I've never been to Salt Lake. I don't know. Is it like one of those? Should I go? Is it like one of those top spots to visit?
I hear that they're great for, oddly enough, microbreweries.
Get out of town.
Yeah.
Wait, Salt Lake City?
I know. I was very shocked when he told. Yeah.
A top spot for breweries?
My brother, a snowboarder, also owner of a brewery.
No kidding.
He said that when he was doing recon work across the country, which tough job, right? He was looking at the cities with the fastest growing microbreweries. Yeah. Salt Lake City was on that list. He's like, I got to see it for myself.
Maybe they just
a ton of cute things
to get there.
Well,
and like it's brand new.
Yeah, and he says it's developing because they're trying to cater. Obviously, Utah, a lot of rules.
Yeah, a lot of rules. That's what we're talking about.
But they're catering to the snowboarding community.
Oh, are they?
That's why. So they'll stay open late for people who get done with boarding, and then they'll head out that way. I'm like, that's a genius business model.
All right, maybe I'll put it on the list of cities to go ahead and visit.
And you know what else you should put on your list?
I have no idea. Where?
Paris.
Like Paris, Texas?
Yeah. Well,
oh, this one, the bigger one, the big one. That's the real deal.
Isn't there an Eiffel Tower or like a mock of it in Paris, Texas?
Oh, there probably is.
Like a jokey,
I'm sure there
one?
Is. No, there's one in Vegas.
Yes, there is.
There's that one.
Okay, well then Matt's putting all the Paris places on his list. Apparently, it's the City of Light, right? It's the second time in many years that it's won the top 100 city destinations index.
Really?
It's according to UK-based market research, the Euromonitor. The report calls France's capital city, quote, the world's best performing destination because of its attractiveness and tourism infrastructure. Obviously the food, the Eiffel Tower doesn't hurt.
That's New York.
Yeah, New York is also on that list, followed up by Amsterdam, Madrid, and Rome, respectively.
Okay.
New York is the only location that's in the top 10, and
it
came in behind Barcelona.
Really? So New York's the only one in the States in the top 10?
Yeah.
Typically like a San Francisco, maybe it's just too pricey.
I could see that
even
too.
For tourists. I mean, New York's pricey, but it's not. I mean, San Francisco's
you got New York
crazy.
pizza.
They're done.
New York slice of pizza.
San Francisco's got Ghirardelli.
Oh, the chocolate factory. And you got clam chowder.
There's all that.
Oh.
All right, so
all
Paris.
Kinds of good. Paris, Texas, and Paris, France.
There you go. So we were doing pizza and chocolate. How about cupcakes?
Always cupcakes.
You know what today is?
What?
It's National Cupcake Day.
Oh, then it's a day to indulge. Come on now. Do you have a favorite flavor?
I guess it's kind of a joke, but pretty much whatever's in front of me. That's the favorite
I think that's the best answer to have.
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh, well, you could celebrate it by having it your way. Whatever flavor you like, whatever topping you like.
Do it all.
You really could. So enjoy every bit of it, whether it's mini or it's whole. Have it your way.
National. If you get the small ones, you feel better just about like popping like half a dozen of them in your mouth, right?
Yeah.
It's just a small one.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, you've eaten like the total of like 3 or 4.
No one needs to know.
You're right.
No one needs to know.
No one needs to know.
Right.
You won't tell. You won't tell. You're good to go. You're good to go.
Enjoy
all of it. Enjoy the weather. Look, man, for those who like the cool weather, certainly when winter shows up, I think it's finally reached us, Liz. 46 degrees to get us going now. And then as we play out the rest of the week, it looks like those cooler temperatures are here to stay for a bit.
Enjoy. We'll see you tomorrow.
Make the most of every moment together in a 3-row Mazda CX-9. Find yours during the season of inspiration.
Make no payments for 90 days on a new CX-9 during the season of inspiration at Team.